Lake Knox to me and my family is right in the heart of where we spend our every day. The wildlife and open spaces are right on our doorstep. Once we learnt the significance of the bluebill duck and the fact that there was a population at Lake Knox, it gave us something really special right in our own backyard. And once the bluebill ducks started breeding and we were able to watch the whole life cycle of those ducklings being raised on Lake Knox, it really gave us a sense of value and connection. If we end up in a position where the community loses Lake Knox and we lose this absolute unique, special place that we have that's supporting the bluebill duck, it's just going to be another loss of the things that we as a wider community, our children, every single one of us value. We don't want to lose that. We're tired of losing these significant places, and losing Lake Knox, I just can't imagine it happening.
Lake Knox is a naturalised lake. It's a wonderful example of a great ecosystem within an urban environment. It has rare wetland plants and it also has a lot of water birds, in particular the bluebill duck. The bluebill duck is listed as a threatened species in Victoria. The species lives on open, deep water. And many of the sites that the bluebill duck would live on have actually been taken away across Victoria. The government's plans for Lake Knox is that they will drain the lake and infill it. This means that the whole ecosystem will be destroyed. So even though the government may plan to develop another ecosystem or another wetland next to it, it will not be Lake Knox. It's not deep enough. It doesn't have that open, deep water that bluebill ducks require. It takes years, decades for a system like Lake Knox to develop. The government's proposed development of Lake Knox is at odds with the science. What we need to see is that species and ecosystems like Lake Knox are protected, not destroyed.
The state government is planning to bulldoze over the nesting location for where the ducks are. They're planning to fill the lake in too. Lake Knox is one of only 3 wetlands in the entire state having had 2 successful bluebill duck breeding events over the last 2 years. The state government has a duty of care to the bluebill duck. The bluebill duck has its own action statement as well. So for the species, it means another nail in the coffin. It shows that, development trumps the environment and that the government will try and get their own way. It shows that, once again, profit is still the main driver for this. The community has got no option but to keep on fighting. That's the only thing we can do. Save Lake Knox campaign is completely community run. We've been doing it for about 5 years now. There's a whole range of groups, local environment groups and other groups that are involved. There's a huge following in terms of petition that's online of people saying, look, this is not good enough. The campaign is solely about trying to get the state government to stop what it's doing. You've got something here which needs to be cherished. What should you be doing? It's clearly not filling it in, and it's clearly not what the community wants. What we need to do is we need to create a sanctuary so that the animals, the ecology are protected in perpetuity going forward, so that when we're not here, they've got a home.
It's not just bluebill duck habitat, it's our habitat. And having a government come in and once again destroy something so valuable and irreplaceable, especially after what our country's been through with fires and floods over the last few years, to me is completely unacceptable. At the moment, this is a place where kids can come and interact with nature. They play in the bushes, they're having fun, they're doing exactly what we all tell our kids to do, which is to go outside and play. The fact that this would turn into hundreds of houses, losing all that we value, this would not be the same place that it is today. Not for the bluebill duck, which will go, not for us that use the space and the bike path and the bushland around it. It will completely change forever what we have here at Lake Knox.